Okay, so we're gonna do a reading on Simone Biles and Jonathan Owens. I don't know if I'm saying her name right. So when I was shuffling just before I started the reading, the cards that came out were the Emperor, the Eight of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Death card, and the Ten of Swords. Um, I'll be honest with you, I study and observe people a lot, especially because I'm into astrology. And when I was watching that interview, I kind of got the sense that this relationship was not going to last. I think legitimately she's all in 100%, and I don't think that he's all in. Yes, even his comments that he made were kind of weird, but just even the matter of fact way of how he was describing that he was with, one of the top gymnasts in the world. Of course, I feel maybe to some people it would look like he's saying that because he doesn't want to seem like he's with her for the fame or he's with her for whatever, but just the way he didn't really acknowledge her or acknowledge the weight of who he was with, I just felt like it was weird. I just got a weird vibe off of it. Forget what I think about what he said. I just got this energy of like he's not either going to be faithful to the relationship or he may decide that he can find better at some point. And the cards that I got literally was the death card here. But I'm going to reshuffle the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but I'm going to reshuffle and see how he sees the relationship and how she sees the relationship and what I see happening overall. If you guys know, I don't let my personal bias dictate the reading. I read what I see, and that's what we're going to do. But I'm just telling you guys what made me want to do this. All right, so yeah, definitely him here. Two of Wands, King of Wands. I looked up his birthday. He's a Leo in Western astrology, so he is this King of Wands. So his thought process is the Two of Wands. So automatically, I'm seeing he's not 100% in. He feels like he can do better. Like I said, I don't need cards to read people. King of Cups. Hopefully he ain't batting for another team. Hopefully he ain't into other. Yeah, Eight of Cups. He's not emotionally invested in this relationship. I put that King of Cups back in the deck, but he's not emotionally invested in this relationship the way she is. I'm sorry, but you can see it if you observe people enough. The Magician. Listen, this man and the King of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. I'm not going to say anything about nobody's sexuality. I just don't like that two kings keep coming up in this man's spread. Maybe the King of Cups is who Simone will wind up with in the long run because I feel like she needs someone who's not so much about themselves. We have the King of Wands and the Magician in one spread. This man that she's with, Jonathan, he's very, very centered around himself. He sees himself as the main character. He sees himself as the star, which is fine. But I mean, when you have the Magician as the outcome, that's a single man to me. This is someone who to me still is operating under the understanding that he's single. I'm not saying that he's cheating. He could be. I'm not really seeing that here just yet. I'm not digging that deep, but I definitely feel that he's in this relationship from a more me perspective. This does not feel like somebody who's married. He's married on paper, but emotionally he's not invested as much as he should be. With the Two of Wands as well, I feel like he feels like he can do better. So let's see how she feels. We have the Eight of Pentacles that came out in reverse. How does Simone feel about her marriage or her person? All right, we got the Hanged Man, we got the Two of Swords, and we got the Chariot. So she's sensing the same thing I'm sensing. She's chasing this man with the Chariot, guys. The Nine of Cups. She is so in love with this man. He is in the Eight of Cups. She is in the Nine of Cups. Two totally different energies. This is her dream come true. This is the man that she wants, the type of man that she wants. She is like idealizing this person. The Hanged Man is here. She's seeing this through rose-colored glasses. She also feels like nothing she's doing is working to like keep him preoccupied or keep his attention. She's definitely way more into him than he is into her. Nine of Cups and the Eight of Cups, totally different energy. If you read tarot, you know. The Eight of Cups is a card of emotional withdrawal. And she like thinks about him all the time. I don't know if he like leaves for some reason. I don't know anything about their lives. I just found out he's a football player. So he may be gone a lot or just not emotionally available. He's not present in the relationship. Me personally, this feels like he's too young. I feel like, and even he said that in the reading, in the interview, that he was too young, and he was right. I think this is a man that's too young. Like, he would make a great husband at some point, great father at some point, but he's not ready. Like, he still wants to be single. He still wants to see what's out there. This is a man who's not done exploring. And she knows this, but she's not trying to accept that, and she's chasing this man with a Chariot here. She sees him as an obstacle. So Simone is the type of person that she sees things as obstacles to conquer Okay, yeah, the high priestess, she may even be going to like spiritual workers to try to figure out how to get him there, how to keep him here, or I don't know if she's into that. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. She's starting to get exhausted about it though. She's starting to get exhausted. So what's going to happen with this relationship, Spirit? I don't like the dynamic. Maybe they'll stay together. Maybe he'll grow into, being a father or being, a husband. I don't think he's a father yet, but maybe. Let's see what's going to happen with this relationship. What's going to happen with this relationship? What's the outcome for Simone and her man? The Devil card, sheesh. So there could be infidelity at some point. The Nine of Cups. I don't know if somebody suffers from addictions, or will at some point. Nine of Cups and the Devil. We got the Knight of Cups. Okay. So I do feel like there will be some cheating at some point, and it will be on his side. We have the Eight of Swords. For right now, I see them staying in this. I do see eventually a divorce, maybe in the next 2 years. I do see maybe there could be a child that comes from this marriage. It would be a boy. So maybe that's why they're meant to be together because I kept saying father. So maybe that's why they're meant to be together because they're supposed to have a child together. So I feel when people are meant to have children together, because yes, there are soul contracts that say me and you are meant to have children together. That's why when I tell people when they get into relationships and children happen or marriage happen, they're like, I don't know why I was with that person. I'm like, you just had a whole child with them. That's why you were with them. I'm not saying that's the only reason, but a lot of times that has a lot to do with the situation. So yeah, I'm seeing here that they could stay together for a while, but I see eventually they're going to get a divorce, like maybe within 2 years. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of arguing. Yeah, a lot of this is going to end. This is not going to end. I don't feel like it's going to end well. I feel like it's not going to be a good relationship. I feel like it's going to be toxic. That's just my perspective. I don't see this lasting. How many years, Spirit? I think 2, but how many years is this going to last? It's not the full. It's not going to last that long. At the most 5 years. Like maybe 5 years from now, I'll be saying that this will be done. But like I said, I don't think this is going to last. I think they may have a child together. I'm saying 2 to 5 years. We'll just say that. You guys know I always like to overestimate my time frames. So I don't see this marriage lasting. And you can just look at the chemistry between them and see it if you are woke enough, I guess. I don't know. I don't like to say that word, but if you are, your third eye is open, you can see the energetic exchange, the spiritual exchange, the power dynamics. It's just not, this happened too early. And like I said, I don't even think it's going to be 5 years because I think he's already getting that itch. Like I think he feels like he wants to be single. Okay, so I hope that this helps. Thank y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon.